Alright guys, and welcome back to Yoast Built. So, today on the channel, what we are going to get into is making our Jeep better than ever. So, if you guys haven't seen the Jeep before, this thing is a 4-cylinder, 5-speed rear-wheel drive Jeep Liberty with a 2.4 neon motor in it. It is pretty interesting and very, very, very slow. So the goal and what we are going to do to this thing, just to give it a little pep when we go to the track or something like that, is we are going to take the Nitrous Kit that we used to have installed on the minivan, and we are going to put it on this Jeep. So hope you guys are ready for this video. Hope you guys enjoy the content, and yeah, let's make a Jeep fast. So this is going to be a little trend you might start seeing on Yoast Built videos. But we were on Facebook Marketplace and we seen a car pop up and we couldn't believe the price. Like, we got our Neon for $50 and we got our Saturn for $500. We, of course, always look for parts cars because it's much easier to buy the whole car and take the parts you want off of it and scrap it and still make your money back. So you basically paid nothing for the parts. All you basically included was the labor. So what we have here is a PT Cruiser 2.4 turbo, 5-speed. We saw this car local. We literally took the hour drive yesterday and went and picked this thing up. The reason why you buy PT Cruiser 5-speed cars is because the transmission has the biggest and strongest input shaft on any 2.4 front wheel drive ever made. These transmissions can hold up to 500 wheel horsepower and usually never have any problems. So the kid described to us what happened to the car. It has the factory front mount intercooler, has upgraded plug wires. It has some type of tune, has forged front line forged wheels on it. It has an exhaust on it, but he said he was driving it and the car just randomly shut off. So us knowing that the 2.4 SRT4 motors are non-interference led us to believe that, okay, well, if the car just shut off randomly, and the one thing that nobody ever replaces on a PT Cruiser is the timing belt or the tensioner because they're such a pain to get to, we guaranteed the timing belt was broken or something simple had broke that we could easily fix. Well, with all the 2.4 swap project cars we have, it's always good to have an extra clean bottom end. And then with the intake manifold, the turbo kit and everything, then we have extras of everything. And then the transmission itself is worth at least $600. So we picked up this PT Cruiser for 450 bucks. The wheels, the transmission, and the motor alone are worth that. It also has brand new headlights in it, has a custom lower valence on the back that deletes the rear bumper. So it has this, which is rare. The paint is actually pretty clean. It has this little fancy thing on the side. The interior is not that bad. The seats aren't that bad either. For, like I said, for what we picked it up for, it is not a bad vehicle. So we will tear this whole thing down, and this will be used as like a scrap car. We can throw all the extra stuff in it that we don't want. And yeah, I just wanted to show you guys this thing real quick. But let's get back into the nitrous install on the Jeep. All right, guys, so we played a little bit of car swap, and we have the Jeep on the lift. I already have the tires pulled off. And we're actually going to be doing a few more upgrades while we put the nitrous kit on the Jeep. My brother ordered a set of H&R lowering springs. We have brand new struts and shocks for the front and rear. So we are going to get this thing lowered. We are going to get this thing with some new shock absorbers, and we are going to get this thing on nitrous. Leave down in the comments below what you think the Jeep Liberty will run at the track, all motor. So it's a 100% stock 2.4, 5-speed transmission. Stock clutch might not like the nitrous, but it'll be okay for the motor. And then what do you think it will run on nitrous? Let's get to the action. All right, guys, so here is the KYB front and rear shocks that we were going to put on. And my brother was just being funny, so we stuck the 18 by 9.5 off of the Juke onto the Jeep just to see, because we were reading online that this thing is 5 by 114, which is the same as the Juke. And if we drop this thing a good 3 inches, those would actually look pretty tough. Just imagine a Jeep Liberty with some 255 35 R888Rs all the way around it. I think this thing would be hilarious with those wheels on it. All right, guys, and welcome back. So I did a horrible job of videoing everything. I've just been working on everything, and this up north rust is a killer. I'll point a couple of things out that I modified that you guys can't even tell. Well, maybe you could tell if you could see right there. So what we did is we put a set of the KYB front shocks on, or struts on the front, with a set of H&R lowering springs. As you can see, the Juke is a lot lower in the front. It is a lot lower in the back. It has brand new KYBs on the back. We also installed the Nitrous Kit. So the Nitrous Kit is right here. It's all hidden under this, so nothing touches anything. Everything is nice and safe. The wiring is ran down and under. You can only see the wires right here, which I could tape those up and you won't even see them. You would just think it's 2 solenoids going to nothing. Another thing we did was new rear shocks for the window. So before, this thing was annoying, and every time you would pop it, of course, it would stay all the way down. See our little dent right here? If we open up the back right here, we have the nitrous line ran. So it's ran completely under the vehicle, runs all the way down the driver's side because the exhaust is on the passenger side, and you should never route your nitrous line next to heat. That is the worst place to it, or next to electrical. So I've seen a lot of nitrous lines catch on fire because they hit a power wire, like this power wire right here that's covered up, this power wire here that's covered up. These are connected together and ran inside the car to a switch. And then once you turn the switch on, you can hit the button. Let's see if we can open this up. We can flip the key on. So it's hooked to a switch. You hear the fuel pump come on, and the door chime. Once the door chime comes off, I don't know if you can hear that in the video, but the solenoids are activating. So just like we did in the minivan, if you go back and check out our nitrous minivan video, this is actually the exact same nitrous kit. We put 50 shot jets in the nitrous nozzle, and you know, of course, we ran this wire long, so somebody sitting in the passenger seat can hold it, somebody sitting in the driver's seat can hold it, and you can basically hit your nitrous kit at any time. With all the COVID stuff, we don't have any full nitrous bottles, so we will not be doing a test drive tonight. That'll actually probably be the next video of when we actually test this out. And the nitrous line is actually ran straight under the intake manifold, down under the car, and then these nitrous lines are hidden right here, and you have it all the way to the intake manifold. And so that is basically what we did to the Jeep. And yeah, this thing is looking real good. I like the drop a lot. It actually makes it a little more like car height, so it's easier to get in and out of, especially for I guess tracking it or driving it hardcore. I guarantee you with the H&R lowering springs, this thing is going to handle a lot better. So that'll be it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I know I've been slacking on the time lapses and everything and actually showing you what we were doing, but nitrous kit install, just go back and check out the minivan video, and the whole install kit video is in there. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, you guys are the best, and 5,000 subs is our next goal. Have a good night.